Hey everyone, it's Ometer. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. Okay, so if I'm talking like a million miles a minute, it's because I'm super excited. If you guys can see, or hopefully you guys can see, because that means I recorded this video, right? I finally got my button maker. Flair, badge, whatever you want to call it. I finally got mine. I do want to start by saying thank you to, sorry if I'm being so loud, I'm super excited. You should have seen me when the doorbell rang, because I knew it was coming today. I jumped out of my seat, and I think I screamed a little bit, but whatever. And Nathan was watching me open it like if it was Christmas or something like that, opening the box. So I do want to say thank you to everyone that bought the December Daily Kits, which, by the way, yes, I do have another set of December Daily Kits coming up so I can offset the price of this little toy. I used all of that money towards this button maker, so love it. So first, let me tell you where I got it from. I got it from... Where are my paperwork? Where's my paperwork? I got it from ASC 365. I got it off of an eBay store. Now, this company actually also has a store, an online store, which you can go directly to, and I will put the link to the eBay store in the description. These are not cheap. I will tell you that right now. They are not cheap, but I got a really good deal, and I will also put a link to the store itself, so you guys can see. They're based out of Canada. And yeah, I asked a few questions before, and I asked a few questions at the end, because they have different kinds of machines. So do your research. First of all, let me just calm down for a second. Do your research. By the way, the coffee just kicked in. Do your research on what you want. Now, if you want a machine that just makes one shape, one size, boom, those are the cheapest, because they come just for that. And then you buy the supplies and everything, super awesome. Some of them already come, some of the sets that they sell on eBay and on their site already come with the machine and 100 parts to make 100 buttons. So you could do that. Now, what I got is the N3 Pro machine. What this is let me see this. Now, this one has interchangeable dies. Now, the dies, just like we use our die cut machines, let me just tilt it over so you guys can see. It's big, it's heavy. The box weighed 18 pounds that this came in, because I bought other stuff. So the die sets include these. They're interchangeable. So what you're getting is the machine and the dies in 100 parts if you buy the set. Now, you could buy everything separate in separate sets, in separate pieces, if you want, like the machine, the dies, and and the parts and whatever. So I'll show you what I bought. And these are the shapes, which, by the way, I think I'm going to start a GoFundMe so I can buy more dies. These are the different shapes. These are not the exact sizes of the shapes. These are just like an example. They have triangles, squares, rectangles, hearts. I want to get the heart one. But the dies for the heart are like $400. So they have different shapes and different size circles. That they have. So now, you have an option of buying the things individually, or you buy them as a set. If you buy it as a set, it's a little cheaper. So I got the N3 Pro machine, and look, I love it. It says button maker on it. And it's super easy. And I just realized that I made all of the buttons that I made for samples, and I was going to show one on the video, but you guys can see videos on that all the time, at any time. So I got the set. The reason I got the set with the square die. These are the dies. These are the 3 big pieces. One goes up here, and then these 2 that go on the base. This is for the square. Let me show you the square. So I bought the set of the square, and it came with 100 pieces. This is the square. It's an 1.5 inch square. How cute is that? An 1.5 inch square. Now, you can easily take out the pin and put little adhesive foam, and boom, it's just an embellishment for your scrapbooking. Hence what I plan on doing. So, like I said, I bought the square one with the machine so I can get it at a better price. And that's this one right here. It's 37 millimeters. It's an 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. And these are the dies that this thing is heavy. You just interchange them into the machine. So that's the reason I got this machine. Like I said, if you wanted just a specific shape, like a 1 inch circle or a 2 inch circle, those are super inexpensive because it's just for that. This one is interchangeable. And all of these shapes, and I think it's 18 shapes. It's 18 shapes that you can interchange the dies with. I would love to get the rectangular and the square, maybe even the oval, but I digress. Now, the set also came, ironically, with the circle cutter. You guys have seen these. Martha Stewart circle cutters work the same way. And this is something you get for free. I didn't even open this because I use my Cameo. I'm doing the print and cut on the Cameo, and I will show you guys that. No, I won't show you. I think I have it on my computer. Okay. Anyway, I'm all over the place, you guys. Seriously, like, you guys know I'm always all over the place anyway. And today is even more because I'm losing my mind going gaga for this thing. Okay. So I'm trying to set the computer up. Okay. So I bought the machine with the square die so it could be cheaper. And it came with, usually you can get the machine with the square, with whatever shape die that you want. And, 100 parts to make 100 buttons. That includes the pin backs, the bases, the mylar, and the pin backs. So that's really good. So since I knew I wanted 2 dies, I wanted the circle die and the square die. Oh, and by the way, I'm so glad I waited because it turned out to be like several $100s cheaper for me to do it now. And then I also bought the circle die set. The circle die, I'm trying to remember how much everything cost me, but the circle die was like $100 because it's more of the simple shape. And no, it was like $120. I can't remember, but the point is, I bought the die, the circle, and the funny thing is because I don't have the square cut set up in my Cameo yet, so because there's millimeters and sizes and whatever. I bought the circle die. I'm just going back and forth, and I bought the set to make 100 pins, and this is the 1-inch circle. Is the 1-inch circle? And then you have to remember, and yeah, it's the 1-inch circle. I'm losing my mind. The size of the actual cut of the actual image is not 1 inch. It's like it's larger. So I know that there is a company that they have like punches made and stuff like that, and they have this massive like lever punches. But like I said, I'm using what I use my Cameo to cut them. So as you can see, I made a few little ones, just quick little samples. There's a few people that knew that this was coming. I did make a boo-boo. Look, I made a boo-boo. Obviously, this is not a button. I put it through, and this is a little chibi if you guys saw of Fifi. I put it through, then I put the backing, and it didn't work. And I'm like, oh my, I'm freaking out. Like, Nathan's like, what's wrong? Like, I'm literally freaking out. Like, I really was. Then it turns out that I didn't put the base part to it. I didn't put the base on it, and I'm so dumb. So I ruined one little mylar, but you know what? Lesson learned. So, but let me show you what I made as samples of, because I wanted to make, let me show you, before I forget. There is a template, and yes, you guys know that I am not, I don't know how to use the computer part of my thing. There's a website, there's like tons of websites. If you ever do get a button maker, look up websites. This one's called Under a Cherry Tree. And the only reason I went and I searched templates for Silhouette Cameo. I searched templates for Silhouette Cameo for a button maker because I'm not lazy instead of setting it up. But I am going to have to not use this one because the image is just a hair smaller. FYI, all button maker companies recommend that you use supplies only from them because they're all like a hair off, and you'll see what I mean because the template for this one is for a regular, for a different brand of 1-inch punch, and my images are just a little bit off because they're like just a little bit smaller than they should be. And she has a video here. You guys can check it out. Like I said, all I did was just Googled button maker template Silhouette Cameo. So, and I found it. And she has a video. This is how she makes them. She even tells you where to get this information there. So I will leave a link to this blog here. So if you guys do have that and you want to use that, or if anything, that'll just help you make little, cute little images because it shows you the different graphics in different places. And that place, like I said, is called Under a Cherry Tree. So I did download that template, but like I said, I'm not gonna be able to use it because, and you'll see why in a second. Because I need my images a little bit larger. So these are the ones that I made. So this, like I said, I just showed you the little chibi. Look how cute this is. And they have plastic backings, but I wanted the metal backings. Now, if you don't want to use it as a pin, like I said, you can use it as a Flair. before putting it through the machine, and you can take out the pin backing. But meanwhile, they're going to be pins because I say so. And this is a little chibi of Nathan and I. If you guys saw this, this is by Birdu Yen on Instagram. So I got those. I made 2 sets of these. So one for me and one for Nathan. Whether he likes it or not, he's going to take it. I'm going to get him a denim jacket just so you can put him on there, right? So these are for a few little friends. And because I was chatting with them, there's this little fox. So you see this one is centered. Now, this is what I'm saying, that I'm going to have to make my own template to make it a little bit larger because it was a little bit smaller, so the image moved a little bit to the side. So this is a little donut image I just found on Google. So they're going to take it and they're going to love it because I said so. I'm going to make a few to send to my friends. And FYI, if you guys, the reason why I've been holding off on my new December Daily Kits, I'm going to make buttons to go, Flair. And I'm not sure if I'm going to take off the pin backs or not. Make Flair to go with those kits. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, so that one's that. And if you know who those are for, if you're watching my video, you know they're for you. And these are for another goofy little friend. I'm a little crafty BFF here. It's a long story, and you guys will probably know. Yes, that's James Franco. Whatever. And like I said, this is the other little donut image. It was a little bit off to the side, so I might have placed it wrong, but at the same time, I just know that I need it a little bit thicker. So now that I have everything that I need, I'm going to be able to set up my own little template. But I'm super appreciative. Like I said, that one was really good, and I wanted to make a sample of it. I now have to make myself a template of for these, because why not use it? Why? Because some of the punches, like the lever punches, they're like $150 to $200. No, thank you. I can use my Cameo, obviously, just like I did here. Do the print and cut. So basically, that just means I have to go buy some more ink. I'm gonna have to buy a lot of ink. So whenever the ink goes on sale again, I'm gonna have to get on that. Okay, so breathe. So that is what I got. And also you get, which by the way I don't know how to use, you get these little I forgot what these wrenches or keys are called. Yeah, I'm very handy. Let me just close that. You get that to interchange them, because these just pop out because they're held by magnets, but the one that goes here is on a base. So once you set it up, and it's super easy, just put these in here, and these are labeled A and B. They go here, and this part swings out. I love this because you do that, do the first part, and then you swing it out and do the second part. And there's the third part to this die set. But like I said, that is why I wanted this specific one, because I can interchange the dies, and hopefully in the future I can actually, make some buttons to sell or something like that, and that'll fund my venture into buying the rest of these dies. And that one, they only had a few of them, so, but yes, like I said, I got them from ASC.com, ASC365.com, and also their eBay store, which of course I will leave a link in the description, you guys. I am super duper excited. I can't wait to make some more. I want to adjust my template first and make the one for these little squares, but oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. These are, yeah, I'm just totally excited. So happy I finally got this. And like I said, I will be including Flair in my my next December daily kits, and whatever little kits I make in the future. If I do make little album kits or whatever, I do plan on adding little Flair to it. And this is the 1-inch. I just thought these were too adorable. I just couldn't pass it up. And you can put it on a card, you can put it in whatever, or on your denim jacket. And the 1.5-inch, and this is the so you can see the comparison. This is the smallest in the squares that they had, so I had to have it. So yes. So thank you guys for stopping by. I am super duper excited. I'm going to create my template, and yeah, so I can get myself going here. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you again to everybody about my December daily kits. Please buy the ones coming up, because so I can buy some more supplies. All right, so thank you guys for stopping by, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.